Today we're finding out what is my most viewed video on TikTok. I've got a TikTok account, it's JackSucksAtStuff. We've got 400,000 followers and 13.2 million likes apparently. I don't really use TikTok very much, I just re-upload my YouTube shorts onto here, so I don't pay that much attention to how well things are doing. But you could see on average, my account doesn't really bring in a lot of views these days. You know, we get the odd video that gets 57,000 views. If I scroll down again, there might be another one. Yeah, 120,000 on this one. Ooh, 250,000 over here. But generally speaking, the account's kind of just gliding by. But that doesn't mean that over the years, I haven't had a few viral TikToks. So I'm going to be switching over to my most popular tab and finding out how many views has my most viewed TikToks got. What's the subject of these TikToks? Why did they get more views than the other ones? It's all very exciting. Let's click popular and have a look. Okay, so if we scroll up, we have... yeah, let's start at where we're in like the million plus range. Whoa, look at them all change as I hover over. Whoa. It doesn't look like they're exactly in order because for some reason this one's got more views than these ones. But we'll just start here. So this looks like my side cards unboxing. All right, we're unboxing our very first. Right, when was this? When did this even come out? It was all the way back in 2022. How has time traveled that quickly? So Sidemen released some trading cards. I actually went into Tesco and I purchased these for £30. So they weren't sent to me or anything. It wasn't like a special YouTuber gift. I bought them with my hard-earned cash in Tesco, and I used my Tesco club card to redeem 30 points. You can tell I've put on a bit of weight since then, though. Look at this. I also feel like these glasses did not flatter me. I don't know why I wore these big, thick glasses for quite so long. I don't think it was a good look. I feel like it just made my nose look even bigger. But anyway, I ended up doing quite well with this, and I got lucky and got an autograph card, which I don't think was guaranteed in these normal boxes. So I'm presuming that's why this TikTok did well. Let's have a look and wait for the moment. Behind the scenes. There it is. It's a signed Rosa Show card. Oh, it's all shiny as well. Right, there's 150 of those apparently, and this was number one. I got pretty lucky with that. When I then met the Sidemen, like a few months later, I actually took this with me, and I was gonna get Harry to sign it so that it would be signed twice, but I got overwhelmed. Now, as I said, everything I put on TikTok is just re-uploaded from YouTube. So the original on YouTube actually has even more views, 2.8 million, which I always find funny because that means I actually have the most viewed side cards unboxing on the internet, both on YouTube and on TikTok. Like, my short has more views than all of these videos from like actual big creators and the actual Sidemen. But anyway, that's that one with 1.3 million. Let's go to 1.9 million. Here we go. Oh, I recognize this. Contain the letter B twice. It's my B twice countries short. I'll start with some countries that begin with an A. Can you think of the countries that have the letter B in them twice? There's only 3 of them. Oh, Bolivia, no. Oh, this is hard. I'm not gonna get this. Now think of countries that just have lots of letters, like Mozambique. I think that's still only there once. So this is a short where I actually couldn't think of the answers, and I ended up running to my map and cheating because I literally just couldn't think of them. So there we go. I managed to get one in. And Barbuda. There we go. But what I forgot was Barbados and Zimbabwe. Now, apparently, I'm the only person in the world that couldn't think of Barbados and Zimbabwe. So if I click on these comments, I am assuming everyone will be talking about how they were screaming Barbados and Zimbabwe. Let's see. I said Barbados as soon as it started. 7,000 likes. I thought of Zimbabwe immediately. Nearly 2,000 likes. I got Barbados in like 3 seconds. Barbados and Antigua. I immediately thought of Barbados. So I think this TikTok did well because the majority of people were actually a bit smarter than me on this occasion. So they were just sat waiting to see if I could figure out what they'd already figured out, which obviously helps with watch time. Now that's 1.9 million views on TikTok, which sounds like a lot, but as some of you will already know, over on YouTube, this is actually my most viewed video on the platform, 55 million views, which is outrageous. All right, so we've had a JackSucksAtStuff short, the unboxing, we've had a geography one, there's another geography one. This looks like it's a JackSucksA live short with 1.1 million views. So when was this? 2023. So this was back in the era where I was just doing about 1 million shorts related to Mr. Beast, and every single one of them was getting outrageous views. Oh, I think this one has a good loop, if I remember it correctly. I wanted to borrow the award, and obviously I said yes. So I flew an employee across the world, and I met... It's a nicely edited shot as well. You did a good job, Becky. I decided it'd be cool to send the play button into space, which you would think is how it got lost, but it wasn't. The balloon carrying the award burst and it parachuted back to Earth and landed totally undamaged. So then it was time for me to give the award back. And I thought this time... I think I got pretty good at doing these kind of shorts, you know. I just pack up the award really securely and send it via a postal service.
Oh my God. I haven't seen this in so long.
Tape, a few extra gifts, and even an air tag so I could keep track of its exact location. I finally had a load of fragile stickers, and then someone picked it up and it was on its way. For a few days everything was fine. The tracking info said it would be back in the US in just 5 days.
And speaking so quick as well.
But then something went wrong. It was 3 weeks later. The tracking info had disappeared and the air tag had stopped updating. I made phone calls and emails, but the award had not been returned to Jimmy, and that is...
Oh, me loop! Me loop didn't work because it's stupid TikTok desktop.
Come on. Not be returned to Jimmy, and that is...
Ah, and that is...
how I lost Mr. Beast.
And it just loops. Great stuff. Fantastic. 137,000 likes. That's crazy. 11,000 saves? Is that what that is? Why does someone need to save that? Jack, please acknowledge me. I have never been acknowledged by a big YouTuber. Okay, it's been 2 years, but we'll give them a like. Fortnite accent. What does that mean? I think I'm being insulted there, so we'll move on to a short with 3 million views. I keep saying short, by the way. I know they're TikToks, not shorts. It's all short form. Whatever. Okay, so this is me playing Wordle, and I think the answer here is Ethiopia, but let's see if I knew it at the time.
This is, I'm just going to try Uruguay to begin.
Oh, it's before I replaced my microphone as well.
Absolutely miles away.
This microphone is horrible to listen to.
So, should we try somewhere in Africa? We'll go obscure. I'm going to go with Burundi.
It's so tinny.
Good. It's south of
terrible
Burundi.
microphone.
Wait, is it Antarctica? Oh my god, it might be. Here we go.
Antarctica's not a country, Jack.
Wait, hang on, is it one of the exclaves inside of South Africa? Is it Eswatini? I reckon it is. I think it is. No, it's not. Okay, is it the other one? Lesotho. It's gonna be Lesotho. No, it's not Lesotho. I've only got one guess left. I'm still 1,000 kilometers away.
Did I get it? Let's see.
I'm gonna try Uganda. Was it? No, it wasn't. Zimbabwe?
Oh, I got it wrong now. I thought it was Ethiopia. Oh, it's all coming back to me. I think I've continuously make this same mistake. Oh dear. All right, 179,000 likes. I mean, I just feel like that's too many likes for this content, you know? Why were that many people interested in this? Let's check the comments. I thought it was Ethiopia. Phew. Thank God for that. I'm not the only one out there. All right, here's another video with a lot of views. 2.9 million big ones, you know. And this is a Tesla video as opposed to a geography video or a life video, etc. So let's take a look at this one. I always do like this one. I think it was a really good short form piece of content. It's just a classic. It's just me showing off all the different things that I can use to unlock my car because there's way too many.
Backup Tesla card. Becky's phone.
It's just the kind of thing that does well for a short, I guess, isn't it?
Tesla key fob.
And then I started like faking them after this. So all of these to this point are legit, but then they get a bit silly at the end. Still legit. We have too many keys. There we go. This is where they're fake. So what I did, I just used sellotape to stick my ring key to all of these other items so that it would still work.
Tesla toilet roll.
So it's just the last two that were a bit silly. I'll just get a bit goofy at the end. 200,000 likes. My God.
Almost sound like expensive and unnecessary security risks.
Yeah, but I got a video out of each one, so, you know. Wait for the battery to go flat in the middle of nowhere. And then he's got a big truck as his profile picture. I mean, you could just say, wait for your car to run out of petrol. It's the same thing, right? What if you left them all in the house and get locked out the house? Well, what if you left your car key in the house and you got locked out your house? It's just the same. But in this instance, I could unlock it from my phone anyway. Ooh, this is where it gets a bit more interesting. So there is a video on here that is actually not just a short, it's a full-length upload. And it is randomly my Tommy Innit mystery box video. So if we click it,
I made Tommy Innit a mystery box.
3 minutes, 59 seconds long.
And for some reason, I made the box way weirder than it needed to be. Oh, Jesus Christ. So I saw Tommy's Instagram.
This was good. When was this? So this was uploaded back in 2024, but I think the actual Jack Sucks at Life YouTube video came out, what, 2021, 2022? Yeah, 2022 it was. So 800,000 views on YouTube, but 2.3 million views on TikTok. That's crazy. So basically, when TikTok started allowing you to upload videos that were over a minute, I noticed that some people were just stealing my videos and uploading them in this exact format. And on some occasions, they were getting like hundreds of thousands or millions of views.
and we would try and copyright claim them, but it's hard to keep on top of. So I decided, well, if you can't beat them, may as well join them and be the person that's re-uploading them myself. Because if a video on TikTok is over 1 minute long, you can actually earn quite a lot of revenue from it, like similar to what you would earn from the video on YouTube. So we've been following this process for over a year, and as you can see, the odd video does actually pop off. Generally, they don't do very well though. But I can't believe this has more views than the original. 200,000 likes. How many likes does that on YouTube? 40,000 compared to 200,000. Isn't that like insane? Why do I feel like Tommy's mum will unironically use the tea towel? Oh my god. So yeah, let me give you context. The joke was I took that picture of me and Tommy from his meet and greet, and I just put it on a bunch of products like a mug and a keyring like this. Well, last week when I was Tommy's special guest, after the show, his mum walked in and she did not recognize me from YouTube. She recognized me from this keychain. Which 3 years later is still attached to their backdoor key. Incredible. You could see her like processing where she knew me from, and when that was where it was, amazing. Right, this is 4.6 million views. We're gonna have to give this a watch. Okay, it's another geography one. Are you telling me that not every country in the world thinks it's 2023 right now? I mean, it's obvious when you think about it, but why have I only just found out that not everyone's using the same system? So in Japan, it's year 5. What? And so all of Northern Africa, it's 1444. It's 2015 in Ethiopia. What? You can see why they're just very easy to watch. Something like this, 18 seconds long, and there's just quite a lot of info to process, and we don't like hang about. So I can see why something like this would get views as people are just scrolling. But in the actual comments, a lot of people are discussing like, is this actually true? And it seems like it's just different depending on who you ask. Whoa! Oh my god! All right, this is the most viewed one that I've looked at so far, and it is another re-upload. Oh my god, it's me taking my top off. Seen by 6.3 million people. Whoa, how did this do so well? So this is my push-up video, which came out, what, about 5 or 6 months ago? There is no way that video has close to 6 million views on YouTube. Yeah, 1.8 million, which I was very, very happy with. But 6.8 million on TikTok, that's ridiculous. So this is part 1. So we upload like 3 other parts. But I don't know why, but for some reason it seems like the algorithm doesn't like them to be more than like 5 minutes. But I cannot believe that 6.8 million people that are not clicking on me, they're just scrolling, so they didn't like ask for this. They see this. Me silently taking my top off. That's actually mad. 300,000 likes, and like this isn't even the end. It stops at day 17. So what are the comments gonna be like? People saying I was doing the wrong thing. People asking for fitness advice. I love how people think one day of doing a workout will increase muscle. This ain't an anime. It takes time, my guy. No hate, just keep it up. When did I say it would only take 1 day? It was a 60-day challenge. He did it in a span of time, but yes, he's just gonna lose all his progress because I doubt he's done a single bit of arm workout since. What are you on about? I've done strength training about every other day since for the last 6 months. But anyway, I cannot believe how well this did. I wonder if there's a way I can check how much it earned. Do I have to do it on my phone? Right, I can't find the individual video, but I can find the month that it came out. So this includes the other parts, which didn't get as many views. But that month from TikTok, I earned £900. You can see since then, it's kind of just died a death. But 900 quid, that's a good chunk of money. It is not comparable to YouTube, I realize now, but still pretty good. I don't really like the idea of loading full videos to TikTok, but if I don't, someone else might, and I don't want them to get the views and the money, you know? Anyway, do we have anything that beats 6.3 million? We've got a 3.8 over here. Fair play, pretty good. We've also got a 4.3 as well. Let's have a look at this one. This looks like a classic Jack Sucks at Life video.
PewDiePie's 100 million play button was given to me in January.
Audio not sounding great.
Still don't believe it's the real thing.
Big goofy glasses.
His name is right on the back. PewDiePie reached
but very much classic Jack Sucks at Life 2023 content.
2019, he unboxed his 100 million play button.
I think this is this my most viewed video on Jack Sucks at Life? Yes, it is. 35 million over on YouTube Shorts. But I mean, it was a big deal, wasn't it? It's actual PewDiePie's 100 million award.
And obviously, I'm the guy that bought it. In October 2021, PewDiePie sent his 100 mil award to a subscriber named Lizard Lava. Still broken, of course. And then in January 2022, Lizard Lava sent
Where's this jumper gone? I like this jumper. Did I give it to a charity? I think I gave it to a charity shop.
Because, you know, I'm the play button guy. And so I could reunite the briefcase with the play button. And yes, the centerpiece is still broken. If you're still confused, there's a full video on my channel, but that is how I got...
Yeah, full video. Get them to watch the full video. No one watches the full video. They all just watch the shorts. I don't even know him, lol. Alright? Now, before we take a look at my most viewed video on TikTok, because yes, there is one that beats 6.3 million. There's Nipply Jack again. Hello. Let's first look at my now extinct JackSucksAtStuff TikTok account, because obviously I was dubbing my shorts into Spanish and then uploading them to YouTube. So once again, do the same on TikTok. And as you can see, some of them did really well. The most viewed has 4 million, and let's give it a watch. It's just more classic JackSucksAtLife play button content, but this time dubbed into Spanish, both with the subtitles and with the audio. 370,000 likes. It's just mind-blowing to think about that many people watching this, particularly when, like, this is dubbed content too. But look at everybody chatting away. It's amazing. It's absolutely incredible. Now, even though there's a healthy amount of views on this JackSucksAtEspanol account, what if I told you this was not the most popular JackSucksAtEspanol TikTok account? Because I stumbled upon Fandy JackSucksAtLight, literally a typo in the username. This is a fan account, but what they are actually doing is just re-uploading my full videos from YouTube. Look at the views. Oh my god. 9.1 million. That is outrageous. If they earned ads on this, oh, I'll be furious. Oh my god. 800,000 likes. That is insane. That is absolutely crazy. So this is my emoji play button video. I don't think the YouTube version has anything close to 9 million views. 2.6 million, which is amazing. That's really good. But it got 9 million when some randomer re-uploaded it. And look at the others. 6 million, 4 million, 2 million, 1 million, 2 million again. Multiple hundreds of thousands. You are? How did they get so successful? 85,000 followers. That is absolutely crazy. Thankfully, they have stopped, which is good. I also did stop the official Espanol account because the recent videos just weren't doing as well. And obviously, it's expensive to keep it up and running because someone has to manage it. But either way, let's go back onto my official English JackSucksAtLife TikTok account. That is JackMasseyW. And I find out our most viewed video, which is 7.8 million views, which is over 1 million less than this one that was re-uploaded unofficially. But either way, let's click this and actually see what it is.
European languages not calling pineapple ananas.
Oh my god. That is such a random most viewed short.
God, we've got ananas.
They do always do well though, these ones, where I'm just reading it and Kai always edits them well with the way he tracks around.
Ananas, ananas, and then pineapple. Oh wait.
It's just short and sweet. That's all you need. 15 seconds. 8 million views. 400,000 likes. Crazy. Well, now you know my most viewed TikTok videos. Makes you think, doesn't it? My official account is linked in the description. Please do follow me and, you know, maybe show some support because we kind of could do with it these days. I'm all right, though. I'll be fine. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.